Welcome back to Profiles in Caring. We're here in Khao Lak, Thailand, one of the areas still trying to recover from the tsunami. We continue now with our story on home and life. Home and Life was created to help victims of the tsunami with education, life skills, and shelter. This program would not be sustainable without the additional support of international groups, including the American-based group YouthLINC. Their youth service program has proven successful in 3 countries already, and they're bringing their model of success to Thailand.
Home and Life is now situated on the bank of a stream that's rapidly eroding with every rainy season. We can provide a retaining wall. We can provide clean water instead of just water that they can shower in. There's no water for the kids to drink there.
In addition to providing for basic survival needs, YouthLINC has initiated a program that could help lift this underserved community out of poverty.
What we want to do is in the communities that we work in, help them with microcredit, microenterprise loans, which is basically giving very small loans to people who have no collateral and who couldn't ordinarily go to a bank to get a loan to start up a small business so that they can start generating their own personal income and really get themselves out of poverty.
With a humble beginning in 1999 and only 20 student volunteers, YouthLINC has been expanding dramatically. By the time YouthLINC wraps up its planned 2007-2008 projects, 700 student participants will have logged 60,000 hours of local service. They've come to Thailand with the intention of continuing their tradition of service.
Even though people might be poor, you know, they're not helpless. And there's always something that people can do and something that people can bring to the table in that partnership. Even if it's only their labor. We will be working with BOY to do a number of projects. We have an expectation that the community and the people who support BOY, the children, the staff, they will help with those projects. I think meeting BOY is amazing. What an interesting person, what a great personality, and what a saint to be doing the kind of work he's doing. And I've met people like this all over the world who just decide, you know, it's not good that these kids are living on the streets. It's not good that their families are not, you know, able to support them. They need someplace to be, to feel at home and to feel loved. I mean, what kind of person does that? He's building one dormitory. We can build another dormitory. They need bathrooms. Everyone needs good sanitation.
We've now found a partnership that will be helping BOY and Home and Life and the children there. We've met with the local hospital. They were able to articulate some of their still growing needs. We also had a privilege to visit the Moken people, where we could see basically people living in abject poverty, and you're able to see the needs there that YouthLINC will definitely do our best to address.
YouthLINC has found several groups to help in Thailand. Volunteers will be working at Home and Life, but they will also establish a microenterprise program in the Moken community.
The Moken people are the most needy people. That's really extremely important that we help that community. And because of the tsunami, they've lost their boats. They're in a kind of a no man's land between, shall we go back to our lifestyle, or shall we take advantage of the offer from the Thai government to build us a home, to send our kids to school? We talked to the village leader, and he was saying, Moken people are so depressed. And we were explaining the YouthLINC partnership concept, and he was saying, this would be a good thing for them, because it's something that would maybe give them some hope. You know, maybe we can come together as a community and start to plan a future for ourselves.
Internationally, YouthLINC students have built schools, dormitories, and community restrooms, equipped deaf students with solar-power hearing aids. They've held workshops and health fairs, equipped medical clinics, provided clean water, taught English.
And our microenterprise program would be something that we could really use to get them thinking about how can I make a living.
Because what happens a lot of times in communities like these is they have great business ideas, great ways where they could make money for their families, get their children into school, but they have no way to start them up.
We want to know what your skills are and the thoughts that you have about businesses that you can be starting. We're here to kind of help you with some ideas for new businesses and to think of new ways to make money.
One of the children at Home and Life lost his mother in the tsunami, and his father subsequently has turned to alcohol to basically escape his tribulations. And he has, because of his alcoholic issues, he's been beating his children. And so one of the little boys comes to Home and Life after school every day. He doesn't live there, he lives at home with his father, but because of the abusiveness and the environment at home, he avoids it every day after school, and he spends all of his time amongst Boy and the other children. And it's a safe place for him where he can feel that love and that mentorship that he's lacking at home. And I think that's really beautiful, that even though he's not one of the resident children, he's accepted with open arms. It made me really reflect on the fact that human beings have a power and an innate ability to reach out and help people, and they have the ability to, despite their differences or circumstances, really, be truly the type of people that we're meant to be.
Where would you be without YouthLINC?
I would definitely be far less engaged in the world and in the issues around me. Volunteer work and humanitarian work isn't just a part of your life, it's a part of who you are and a part of who you always will be. And I think that because I started with YouthLINC so young, that's kind of become part of who I am.
What's most exciting about the YouthLINC program for me is the exponential good that it can do. Because, I can only do so much in my life to help people, but if I can harbor a spirit of service in other people, they have an entire lifetime to give.
We are HumanLIF. We are HumanLIF.
Home and Life, teaching these kids how to love, how to give back, but most importantly, how to survive. Kimberly, back to you.
Thank you, Shauna. And thank you, Boy, and thank you, Judy, for all you're doing to make a difference in Thailand. And before we go, I have to tell you that Judy and her group YouthLINC are the winners of our most recent Ambassadors of Caring Award. If you'd like to learn more about the Ambassadors of Caring Award, or if you'd like to learn more about any of the organizations featured today, log on to our website, profilesandcaring.org. For all of us at Profiles in Caring, I'm Kimberly Perkins. Thanks for watching, and thanks for caring.